Peace, is Mr. Moore from Travelpreneur Sports Podcast, back with another video. So we gotta talk about game one of the NBA Finals between the Knicks and Spurs. Knicks went on to win 105-95 to take game one on the road and run their playoff win streak to 12 consecutive games. The Knicks got off to a really fast start in this game. They were up by 7 at one point in the first quarter. Spurs stormed back to take an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter, thanks to Dylan Harper's 10 points off the bench. Brunson had left the game early in the first half with a knee injury, but he did eventually come back. A really physical game to start between the Knicks and Spurs. Halftime, Spurs were up by 7. Champagnie was on fire for the Spurs. He had 15 points, all off three-pointers. Cat had a really good, solid first half for the Knicks. But second half, it was all about the Knicks. The Spurs did end up building a 14-point lead at one point, but the Knicks stormed back to tie the game up 76. And they never really looked back. To start the fourth quarter, OG Anunoby hit 2 huge three-pointers, and from there, Jalen Brunson took over, scoring 13 of his 30 points in the fourth quarter. Clutch shot after clutch shot. Spurs struggle offensively. They took way too many three-pointers in this game. They're 11 out of 43. And when they're falling, they're good. But I feel like Castle, Champagnie, Vassell, all of them settle way too many for way too many three-pointers. And those guys can get to the paint and get easy baskets. And I think that's what they need to do moving forward, especially in game two. But like I said, the fourth quarter is all about Jalen Brunson and his takeover. As far as the numbers go, OG Anunoby, like I said, 2 huge threes in the fourth. He had 17. Cat gave 18 and 12. Really solid game by him. Played great defense on Wemby. Josh Hart, even though he had 3 points, had 15 rebounds, huge rebounds. Hustle plays, those went to the Knicks. Bridges only gave you 9, but like I said, Jalen Brunson had 30. Not the best game, but when it counted, he was the man. Shamit had 13 off the bench for the Knicks. As far as the Spurs go, Champagnie had 16. He only had 1 point in the second half. He had 15 in the first half. Wemby had 26 and 12. Not a real good game. 6 of 21 from the field. Didn't shoot the ball well at all. Fox and Vassell only combined for 16 points. That's not good enough. Castle did have 17. Like I said, to me, he settled for way too many jumpers, and he got to the paint a lot, and he just didn't take those opportunities. Dylan Harper did have 16 points off the bench, but like I said, the story of the game was the Knicks defense. Jalen Brunson's clutch shooting in the fourth quarter, and the Spurs settling for way too many three-pointers. But shout out to the Knicks for getting game one. Those are just my thoughts on that. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'll catch you guys later.